Congratulations on your election, Prime Minister Carney. This is a time of collective challenge for all Canadians, and we wish you success in this endeavor. But not all challenges are being addressed. Sadly, antisemitism is on the rise in Canada. The previous federal government didn't do enough to address it, and your silence on Israel's right to defend itself has left many wondering exactly where you stand. We need action, not just words. Here are 5 practical steps you can take to support Canadian Jews, their allies, and indeed all Canadians concerned about the deterioration of the rule of law over the last 19 months. Step 1. Strengthen community security funding. The Canada Community Security Program needs more funding now. Jewish communities face real threats. Molotov cocktails, graffiti, gunshots have targeted Jewish institutions. Synagogues and schools urgently need security upgrades. Please increase this funding immediately. Make the process clear and quick. Too many Jewish institutions have been turned down with no explanation. You promised to protect Canada's Jews. It's time to deliver. Step 2. Enact and enforce bubble zone legislation. No one should be afraid to pray or to learn. That's the promise you ran on. It's time to create and enforce bubble zone laws. These would stop protests at Jewish institutions like protesters who targeted a Jewish school for special needs children recently. Step 3. Target hate crimes. Target terror groups. We need better enforcement against hate crimes. Enforce the terrorist designation of Hamas, Hezbollah, Samidun, and the IRGC, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Block public demonstrations that support these groups in any way. This will take educating our police force. Many officers don't know that phrases like, quote, from the river to the sea, end quote, and symbols like the red triangle are calls for genocide. We need practical measures like creating police task forces and helping businesses hit by anti-Semitic vandalism. Help law enforcement investigate online harassment too. These threats are real and growing. Online hate turns into real-world violence. Step 4. Support Israel's security and bilateral relations. Israel doesn't just matter to Canadian Jews, but to all Canadians who value democracy. Israel is the only liberal democracy in the entire Middle East. That means supporting Israel means supporting a democratic worldview that is under attack. Your messaging on Israel has been mixed at best. We need clear support for Israel's right to self-defense, including removing restrictions on arms sales. This is no time for moral ambivalence, not when Hamas still holds the slain body of Canadian peace activist Judith Weinstein-Haggai, not to mention the thousands of Canadians in Israel who continue to suffer under the effects of the war on a daily basis. Former Prime Minister Justin Trudeau was right. Hamas cannot have any role in the future government of Gaza. Disarming terrorists is the only way forward. Why does Canada fully support Ukraine, but hesitates with Israel? Let's reaffirm our nation's shared values and forge a united front to fight global terror together. Step 5. Take the lessons of the Shoah into the future. Your words on Yom HaShoah prove your commitment to never again. But as young Canadian Jews face present-day atrocities on campus, you must go above and beyond to keep these spaces safe. Holocaust education isn't just telling a story of what happened 80 years ago. It's making sure the lessons are learned today. That means teaching the Holocaust, while important, isn't enough. We need to imbue the lessons, including combating hatred in society when it appears, rather than ignoring it. In conclusion, Canada needs a Prime Minister who will boldly support democratic values, and the news media must demand action on these critical issues.